Okay, everybody. I recorded a video earlier today, but the problem was I didn't have the camera set right, so it didn't take. Anyways, I'll try and remember what I had to say. That might be an effort. I just want to, on my previous video, I talked about the Ukraine and the war that's going on there. And I would just like to add a couple of things that were on my mind. You know, everybody is pussyfooting around this guy, and we don't want to say anything out of line, and we don't want to start another war and all the rest of it. But the President of the United States, Mr. Biden, and I say that with a capital Mr., because he told him straight. Now, Biden said when he was running for office, he said he wasn't going to lie to us. Well, I'm Canadian, so it doesn't matter that much to me, but it does in terms of respect. He said he wasn't going to lie, and as far as I know, he hasn't. And that statement that he made was a statement from his heart and his belief, and I give him so much credit for coming out and saying it, because everybody else is afraid to. So now he did come out and say, well, that was my personal opinion, not the opinion of the country, which is true, but it doesn't change the statement. He's right, exactly right, when he said that statement, and the rest of the world should be listening to that. You know, we're standing around, we're talking, and the Ukrainian people are being massacred. There's no other way to put it. It's a massacre. And I'll tell you, if this guy in the end is not held responsible, I will lose my faith in the human race. I mean, it's already teetering, to be honest with you. As you get older and older, and you have more and more of life experience, you learn that the human race is not what it's cracked up to be. You know, we live on our emotions. We kill each other without a second thought. All that kind of stuff. So you can't tell me the human race is something special. I guess it's special in respect to the way that we live. We destroy everything we touch. And I know there'll be people out there hating me for saying stuff like this, but that's okay, because, you know, in the end, it's my opinion, and solely mine, and right or wrong, in terms of the rest of the world, that's exactly what I feel. This guy, when this guy come across the border into the Ukraine, the rest of the free world should have dumped on him like a ton of bricks, just instantly. Not, you know, we're going to talk about it for a couple of months while we kill thousands, and even kill thousands of Russians. Never mind Ukrainians. Yeah, and he don't care who he kills as long as he kills somebody, apparently. But I just wanted to add that little qualifier there, because President Biden said it, and it deserves to be said, and it's true. Whether or not it's a country policy or whether it's a personal statement, it's true. Every last word of it. And the rest of the free world should pay heed to that. Because if he gets away with anything on this Ukrainian deal, you know what? Tomorrow he'll be coming after you. Yeah, exactly. Because a guy like this never stops. He's a maniac. And as long as he can get away with basically ruling the world and killing people, He will. So we need to take him out. Simple as that. And hopefully his own people will take him out. But my goodness, I'm telling you, I almost have to quit talking about it because it upsets me so much that every breath I take, somebody over there is dying needlessly. But I mean, that could be said about a lot of countries in the world, not just Russia and the Ukraine. I mean, how many thousands of people in the poor countries of the world are dying of starvation and need of medical help, and they don't get it and they die, and all that kind of stuff. That's all needless. We live in a world where if we were really human beings, we wouldn't let this kind of stuff happen. You know, we just wouldn't let it happen. And this thing about, oh, this is our property or our country and you can't come over here and all that, that's just bull. You know what I mean? It's one world, and, you know, it's one amount of landmass, and who the hell cares what country has what? I don't know how many other people would agree with that, but in terms of humanity, I guess, and I've said it before, the most important thing on earth is the human beings. And after saying that, the next thing is, well, you know, we're living the life of Riley, so to speak, and so many other people don't have food to eat, don't have water to drink, don't have medical care. Now, why do we let that happen? Why would any civilized, so-called civilized race of people let that happen? And I'll tell you why, because we're not civilized. That's what it's all about. We're not civilized. Because if we were, we would not allow that to happen to other human beings. But anyways, I'm getting all riled up again, so I'm going to have to talk myself down before I pass out. Well, I have a problem with high blood pressure, and getting excited doesn't help that situation at all. Yeah, it's my doctor once said to me, he says, "John, we have to talk about something." I said, "Oh yeah, okay." Now he says, "Before we start talking about it, I have to tell you that you can't get upset. Don't get upset. Don't worry about it or anything like that." And I said, "Okay, what's the good news?" He said, your blood pressure's so high. He said, I cannot understand how you are still conscious. And so I'm thinking, oh Lord, this is not good. He says, I'm going to call an ambulance, and you have to go to emergency right now, but don't get upset. Well, okay, how the hell do you not get upset for a deal like that? Doctor says, you got to go to emergency right away. You know, so I said to him, I said, well, okay, I said, I can't go to emergency right now because my brother and I had just started up a business, and there was only him and only me. And so I can't leave him. So if we're going to do something about my situation, we're going to have to do it on the fly. And we did. He gave me some terrible tasting drugs to take that made you think, made you feel like you wanted to die. Anyways, all that being said, I got through it, and we got my brother and I got through it together, and we spent 15 or 18 years working together. And well, needless to say, I couldn't ask for a better brother no matter what. But anyways, okay, well, that's kind of where I'm ranting. That's kind of where I'm ranting today. I was going to try and sing a song for you, but I haven't sang for 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 a number of years now. So I'm going to have to try and brush my voice up a little bit. I used to sing a lot. When I had the bands, I sang all the lead vocals, but I haven't done that for a while. So, but I will sing some songs for you. I guarantee that. Okay, well, y'all take care, and I hope to talk to you again soon. Bye now.